أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome all students today. I hope you're all well and sitting comfortably. I hope are all remembering your etiquettes of the class. You all have your head covered and you have done your wudu and you're relaxed and in a quiet place for today's recitation, inshallah. So we will start today's class with our dua. If I could please have, see, N1216. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
Hi.
Alhamdulillah, excellent. So would you like to recite this dua yourself or would you like to follow me?
By myself.
Okay, off you go.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم.
Beautiful recitation, mashallah. And the translation?
Our Lord, accept from us, for you are all hearing, all knowing. Al-Baqarah, verse 128.
Excellent, well done. If you could just stay on the mic, that was beautiful, well done, excellent. Lovely translation as well, lovely reading, mashallah. So if you just stay on the mic so you can help me with what we're going to do today, let me just give the announcement for the rest of the class. I wanted to congratulate you all yesterday for your exam, those that took part. I know even those that didn't take part, you all prepared very well. I'm sure you all did your revision. Keep practicing, keep revising. Remember, learning the Quran Majid is a lifelong learning. So it's not something we're just doing for exams, although the exams help us because they show us where we can improve. It's not to point out our mistakes, it's to show us where we can improve. Okay, so all of you, well done for yesterday, those that took part. Those that didn't, well done as well for just revising and taking part every day. So religiously, in the sense that you're coming every day and you're putting in the effort and the time. So mashallah, well done. I'm very proud of all of you. Okay, so another quick announcement is that can all of you make sure that you have a pen or pencil and a piece of paper, because there will be an announcement at the end of the class where you may have to make a note of something. So please, at some point today, make a sign to someone to bring you a piece of paper and a pencil so that you can write something down at the end of the class. Right? Okay, excellent. So we are going to be continuing with our revision slides and with our recitation of the Holy Quran. So today, this is our slide that we will be using. Right, so I have at the moment with me N1216. Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. So this revision slide here is something that we covered not so long ago when we did our miscellaneous rules. Okay?
Okay.
It says, do you know how to read the words where an alif appears with a cross at the end of the word? So, do you know how you would read this word here? Could you read it for me? Excellent. So, although there is a blank alif, which normally would be an alif what? Can you remember? Normally, what would it be if it didn't have a cross?
Mad.
Alif madda. Excellent. Well done. And then you would elongate it for 2 seconds because the vowel has a fatha. So you would elongate this alif for 2 seconds. But because this has a cross on it, you don't pronounce this alif at all. And do you remember the name of this letter? Remember what kind of alif this is?
No.
Sorry?
No.
No, you can't. Doesn't matter. Alif Zaida. Do you remember now?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. Alif Zaida. Okay, so it's an alif with a cross that you don't pronounce. And even when it's written in the Quran Majid, it will have a little cross here. Or it may have a note at the side of the page which says Alif Zaida, so you know that you don't need to pronounce that alif. Okay, so if you're reading, it will look like this, right? You'll pronounce it like this. Can you read this one, please?
أو يعفو
Good. أو يعفو.
أو يعفو.
Good. Make sure that you make your ayn sound. Okay, excellent. And if you are doing a waqf, that means if it is at the end of a sentence or where you need to make a stop or a pause, you'll pronounce it like this. So can you pronounce that for me?
أو يعفو.
Well done, because it becomes a valmada. أو يعفو.
أو يعفو.
Good. And make sure we don't make a jerking sound here. We need to try and make that ayn sound. Ya'fu.
يعفو.
Excellent. Well done. And the next one?
Lua.
Excellent. Very nice. You made a stop there. You made sure you knew exactly what you were doing, and then you repeated again. Once more here. If it was in continuous, it would look like this. And if it was in continuous reading, you would read it like this.
Lua.
Good. Umamullitat luwa.
Lua.
Excellent. Well done. And if it was in a stop, if there was a pause, you would pronounce it like this.
Lu.
Well done. Excellent. Jazakumullah N1216. That was lovely recitation from you today, mashallah. Excellent. Well done. Allah Hafiz. Okay, excellent. Right. Our discipline in charge, just 1 second. Let me just, is not available at the moment. So let me just choose our next student. Let's see. Okay, if I could again make another request to you all, if you have not recited this week, if you could lower your hands, that way that we'll be able to have all students recite at least once. So that would be really, really helpful. If you could lower your hands, if you have not, sorry, if you have recited this week, if you could lower your hands, that would be very, very helpful for us. Jazakumullah. Okay, so if I can have A1118, Assalamu alaikum. A1118 is not unmuting. A1121.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Excellent. Well done.
Auntie,
Yes.
could I tell you my 8130 has 8130 and me live in separate houses?
A1130 and you live in separate houses?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I was trying to admit a different number, but it wasn't working, so that's why I admitted your number. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, excellent. So if you could start here, please.
لن ندعو.
Excellent. Well done. You kept that nun guna sound. Lan nad'uwa. Well done. And here?
لن ندعو.
Excellent. And if you were doing a pause?
لن ندعو.
Excellent. Well done. Very nice. And next?
ربا ليربوا.
Very nice.
ربا ليربوا.
Very nice.
ربا ليربوا.
Very beautiful recitation. Excellent. Well done, A1121. That was lovely recitation from you today.
Auntie,
G.
could I tell you last time? In last one day on Friday, I wasn't in the meeting because I was going in London.
Oh, okay. Okay. Don't worry. It's done now. Just try and be in the rest of the meetings while you're here. Okay? Excellent.
Yeah.
Jazakumullah. Thank you for letting us know. Allah Hafiz. Okay, excellent. Right. So if we have an alif zaida at the end of a word, you will not pronounce it. And when you are doing a waqf, because this last letter has a fatha on it, you will change that to a sukoon, and that in these circumstances becomes a waw madda. Okay? So let's go on now to our next slide. 1 second. Right. So where the alif, or the alif zaida, again, comes in the middle of a word, again, you will have this little cross on it. Okay? And that will tell you that you are not to pronounce that alif. Right? So if I can have our next student, let me see, just a second. Again, if you have recited this week, if you could please keep your hands down, so that way I know that you've recited this week, and then we can give other people a chance as well. Right, if I can have, please. N1225.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you very much for asking. So, if the alif zaida is coming in the middle of a word, like this, okay, how will you pronounce this word?
Wakhiya.
Okay, once more. Check which harakat is there, which stroke is there.
Wakhiya.
Waji'a.
Waji'a.
Excellent. So it will look like this in the Quran Majid, but you will pronounce it like this, as if there's no alif there. Okay? And if you're making a pause or a stop, you'll pronounce it like this. So say this one here.
Waji.
Excellent, because the hamza has a sukoon, so it's a slight jerk at the end. Well done. And the next one?
Malaihi.
Very nice. So it will look like this. Excellent, and you pronounced it perfectly. And next?
Malaihi.
Very nice. And if you are doing a waqf, a pause?
Malai.
Very nice. And I think we'll just do 2 with you. That's great. Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz.
Jazakallah Hafiz. Bas first one I picked well done.
Okay. And if we could have now A1125. Assalamu alaikum. A1125. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Excellent. Well done. A1125. Brilliant. If you could do this line for me, please.
Mi'atun.
Once more.
Mi'atun.
Good. Mi'atun.
Mi'atun.
Well done. And if you are doing a waqf, that means if you are stopping, because this is a dhamma al-madbuta, you have to change it into a what? What letter is this?
Ha.
Ha with a sukoon, ha sakin. So now pronounce this.
Mi'ah.
Excellent. Well done. Next.
Mi'ataini.
Good. Next.
Mi'ataini.
And if you're doing a waqf?
Mi'atain.
Mi'atain. Well done. Beautiful recitation. Well done. Jazakumullah A1125. Allah Hafiz.
Allah.
Allah Hafiz. Right. Okay. So it's a very simple rule. You just have to make sure that you notice that there is an alif zaida there, because there should be a cross in it, so you don't pronounce the alif zaida. Okay? If you could, everybody could just give me 1 second. I'm just dealing with a technical issue that we have, and then inshallah we'll get straight back to the class. Right. Okay, that's done. Okay. Okay, so this week we've been looking at all these different revision slides. Okay, what I'm going to do is just quickly remind you so that we know exactly what we've done this week. So when you're revising over the weekend, you have recognition of all of the different things that we've done. So this week we have looked at blank letters that come in between a mutaharik, a vowel letter, and a sakin, mute letter. Okay, and that we do not pronounce these blank letters in this case, right? Again, if we have a mutaharik letter, a vowel letter, and a mushaddad letter, a letter with a shadda, and there are blank letters in between, we do not pronounce them. Okay, we just have to ignore them, right? Next, we looked at, well, we didn't look at this, but again, this is a very simple rule, and we are always, whenever we read the Quran Majid, we are reminding you of this. This is maddatul kabira, which is an extra long elongation for at least 4 seconds, and maddatul saghira, which is a medium long elongation for about 3 seconds, okay, at least. When you have these signs in the Holy Quran, you need to elongate even longer. So you need to take a nice deep breath, and you need to make that letter even longer. And remember, in this circumstance, remember I explained this to you once before, that if we have here, for example, a meme, we have a meme with an alif fatha, an alif madda here, meme with a fatha and an alif madda, okay? And we would, in this circumstance, elongate the meme, okay? So we elongate the letter which has the vowel on top of it, right? So that's a 4-second elongation, and in these circumstances, it's a 3-second elongation, okay? So we have that. We didn't practice this in the class, but we have been practicing it throughout whenever we do our recitation. Okay, so just remember that's what you need to do there, right? Next, we looked at what happens when a noon sakin is connected to a lam or a ra mushaddad. Okay, and remember this was idgham kamil, right? So in these circumstances, you ignore the nasal sound, you ignore the noon here, and you wouldn't pronounce the tanween here, it would just be a single fatha, right? So you ignore the noon or the nasal sound in each of these examples, okay? So you have to recognize that the shadda has more importance than the sakin letter here, okay? The mushaddad letter has more importance than the sakin letter. And again, the next slide, again, we didn't cover this, but again, it's the same principle that the sakin letter, okay, which comes between a mutaharik letter, a letter with a vowel, and a mushaddad letter, a letter with a shadda, is not pronounced. Okay, you have to ignore that letter in those circumstances, right? You then looked at here, how do you join noon sakin or tanween to a vowel mushaddad or a ya mushaddad? Okay, and we looked at, we have to make the 2-second nasal sound here. So here, for example, we have, we have a ba with a tanween of kasra, okay, kasratain, and we have a vowel with a shadda, vowel mushaddad. So it would be binwa. Okay, so you pronounce the nasal sound in these circumstances. For example, here you have a noon sakin, and you're followed by a ya mushaddad. So it would be maya. You have a 2-second nasal sound. If the mushaddad letter is a ya or a vowel, okay? And today's lesson, we have just done the alif zaida, that you are not to pronounce the alif. If it has a little cross on top, it is called an alif zaida, whether it comes at the end of a word or in the middle of the word, okay? You are not to pronounce it in these circumstances. So that's what we have covered this week. Inshallah, over the weekend, I'm sure when you're doing your practice, you will keep all of these different rules and all of the rules that you've previously looked at as well in our revision slides in focus and concentrate on those so that your recitation will improve and your fluency will improve as well, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so now we are going to move on to our recitation part of the lesson. We have here, we're going to start here where the yellow mark is. And again, mashallah, yesterday you got through quite a lot with your examiner, which was really good, mashallah. So if our discipline in charge is ready, if we could have our next student to recite for today, please. And again, students, I've requested all of you, if you can keep your hands down if you have already read this week. And it's very, very kind of you, so it means you're giving everybody a chance to recite. So, next student, please.
Assalamualaikum. The next student is A1121.
A11. Wa alaikum assalam, A1121.
I added my go.
Yes, you had your go. Have you had your go at recitation of the Quran this week?
No.
No, it's okay. You had your go doing the practice with me, but still it's okay. You can do your recitation of the Quran with me today as well. Okay? Excellent. So if we start here, please.
وَإِذْ فَرَقْنَا بِكُمُ الْبَحْرَ فَأَنْجَيْنَاكُمْ وَأَغْرَقْنَا آلَ فِرْعَوْنَ وَأَنْتُمْ تَنْظُرُونَ.
Very nice recitation, mashallah. That was such a good effort. You tried to keep your flow going and you tried not to stop at all in the middle, which was really, really good. That's very impressive, mashallah. Well done. We're going to go through it once more, okay? And you can go slowly, and anywhere where I think you need to, you can just work a little bit just to make any kind of small corrections that you might need to. We'll stop you there. Okay, so off you go.
وَإِذْ فَرَقْنَا.
Okay, stop there a second. Stop there a second. That's very nice. Remember when in first revision slides we did, when we have a qaf, okay, we have to make a slight jerking sound if there's a qaf with a spoon, right? Qaf sakin. So it would be وَإِذْ فَرَقْنَا.
وَإِذْ فَرَقْنَا.
Carry on.
فَأَنْجَيْنَاكُمْ
Well done.
وَأَغْرَقْنَا آلَ فِرْعَوْنَ.
Okay, stop there a second. Again, this is that qaf which has a spoon on it. It's called qalqala. Remember we did this last week when you started your revision slides. So again, you have to make a slight jerking sound there. أغرقنا.
أغرقنا آل فرعون وأنتم تنظرون.
Very nice. وأنتم تنظرون. Very nice. Beautiful gunna sound there. Well done. Very, very nice. Excellent. Jazakumullah. A1121. That was beautiful recitation. Keep practicing. Keep practicing all of the rules that we've covered so far in revision, because your mashallah, your flow was very nice. It was beautiful. Just make sure that all of those small little things which don't affect the meaning of the words, but just make it sound even more beautiful. If you focus on those now, your recitation will sound even better, inshallah, in future. So well done. Jazakumullah. Excellent. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so if we could have our next student, please.
The next student is N1229.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. You haven't read this week?
Yes, I have.
Okay, you have read this week. So would you mind if somebody else reads today?
Yes.
Thank you. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much. Okay, so if we could have another student, please.
N1203.
N1202.
03.
Assalamu alaikum, discipline in charge. I can't hear you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. So, are you ready to read?
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. So, if we start from here, please.
وَإِذْ وَعَدْنَا مُوسَى 40 ليلة ثم اتخذتم العجل من بعده وأنتم ظالمون.
Beautiful recitation, mashallah. That was very, very nicely recited. You read it very slowly, you read it very carefully, which is what we want you all to do. And you try to make sure that you focus on all the different rules and to elongate properly, to say your short vowels properly. So that was really, really good, mashallah. If we do it once more, there are a couple of little things which will just help in future to make it even more beautiful. Okay, so once more.
وإذ وعدنا موسى 40 ليلة ثم
Right. Okay, excellent. This was very good. So just remember when you have a mim mushaddad, that is also a mim gunna. Okay, so we need to hold on that mim sound for 2 seconds and make like a nasal sound from your nose. ثم اتخذ.
ثم اتخذتم
Good, carry on.
العجل من بعده.
Good, excellent. This was very nice. You did a good kalkala here. That was very good. Ijla. So you said that very nicely, mashallah. And you remembered here that this was this small meme here. Okay, miniature meme here that you needed to pronounce instead of the noon. Excellent. When you're doing your ayn sakin, you just need to make it sound a little bit more like an ayn and make sure it doesn't sound like an alif sakin or a hamza sakin. Okay, so ba'adihi.
بعده.
Good. So it's quite a difficult sound, but the more you practice, the easier it will become. Okay, excellent. Carry on.
وأنتم ظالمون.
Very nice. وأنتم ظالمون.
وأنتم ظالمون.
Excellent, well done. And I could hear the second time round when you said that zaw, your mouth was round, more of a round shape. And that's one of the things that you need to be all of us need to be very careful of, that we make this is one of our serious thick letters. So we have to make a round shape with our mouth to say zaw. Okay, if we say za, it becomes a different letter, it becomes the letter za, right? So this is zaw. So we need to make sure and be very clear in our different sounds so that the person that's listening to us, and even when we're saying it ourselves, we're not changing the meaning of the word. So that was beautiful recitation. Well done. Jazakumullah N1202. That was very nice recitation. So just keep practicing. Work on the sounds, the different sounds. For example, the ayn, especially when you are joining to an ayn, it's quite a difficult sound to make. It's quite a hard sound to make. But the more you practice, the better that will become. Okay? So well done. Excellent. Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz. Okay. If we could have our next student, please.
A1130.
A1130. A1130. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Yes, walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
Alhamdulillah.
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. We have a query here from, can you just hold on 1 second? There is N6105. Assalamu alaikum, N6105.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Are you G1 team group members or are you G2 group members?
I'm G1.
You're
I think I accidentally put my sister's one.
Yes. So if you sign out and come back in and make sure you put your correct ID, because I think that's from the different class that you've put the ID in. Okay. So if you go back into if discipline in charge will put you back into the waiting room, you can correct your ID and then come back in. Okay.
I quickly fixed it in participants.
Oh, okay, excellent, well done. Okay, so we'll mute you now, and then we'll listen to you later. Okay, inshallah ta'ala. Jazakumullah. So if we've now got A1130.
Yes.
Excellent. So are you ready to read here?
Yes.
Excellent. Off you go then. Auzubillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ثم عفونا عنكم من بعد ذلك لعلكم تشكرون.
Excellent effort. Well done. Once more, and we'll go a bit slower, and then anywhere where we need to make any improvements, we'll stop you and we can make some improvements. Off you go.
ثم عفونا.
Okay, we'll stop there 1 second. We don't want to elongate the ma afterwards. When we are holding on the mim gunna here, then we have to make a nasal sound. So it's thumma.
ثم.
Good, well done. So you do your 2 second, you hold on your nasal sound, and then you do your mim with the fatha. Thumma afawna.
ثم عفونا
Carry on.
عنكم من بعد ذلك لعلكم تشكرون.
Good. Again, we had the same thing here. Okay, so we won't be pronouncing this meme sakin, because the meme with the shadda, meme mushaddad, is more important than this meme sakin here. So we go from this kaf and we join it to this meme, but it's a meme gunna, so we have to hold that nasal sound for 2 seconds. So start from here.
عنكم من.
Good, well done. Ankum mim.
عنكم من
Good, well done. Carry on.
بعد ذلك لعلكم تشكرون.
Okay, again, this was something that happened earlier as well. We don't say ba, because ba would be if this was a hamza or an alif. So we have to make this ayn sound, which can be quite difficult. Ba'di.
بعد.
Good, much better. Ba'di dhalika.
بعد ذلك.
Ba'di dhalika.
بعد ذلك
La'allakum
لعلكم
tashkurun.
تشكرون.
Very nice, excellent. Very, very good. Every point where I was telling you where you could make an improvement, make a correction, you did that really nicely, and you concentrated and you focused on that. Remember, when things aren't highlighted on the page, it can get quite confusing having all the different strokes and all the different signs. So you need to concentrate, you can slow it down a little bit, make sure you understand all the different strokes before continuing with your recitation. So the one thing that you really need to focus on, especially, is your mim gunna, mim mushaddad, where you need to make sure you make your 2 second nasal sound. Okay, and it comes the same for noon gunna. If there was a noon with a shadda on it, again, you need to make sure you have your 2 second nasal sound there. So that was very good. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much, A1130. Allah Hafiz.
Auntie,
G.
my cousin A1121 is in a separate house than me. He has a separate house.
Okay. She has a separate house from you?
His ID is A1121.
Oh, yes. He told me that he's in a separate house from you. That's fine. So he's not with you. Yes?
No.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Thank you. Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay. If we could have a next student, please.
The next student is N1215.
A1215.
N1215.
N1215. Sorry. The sound is very quiet today. N1215, can you hear me?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so are you ready to go from here?
Yes.
If we can start with Tawud.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذ آتينا موسى الكتاب والفرقان لعلكم تهتدون.
Good, very nice, mashallah, well done. Once more, and anywhere that we need to make any improvements and corrections, we'll do that.
وإذ آتينا موسى الكتاب.
Okay, what do we need to make sure we do here?
Oh, you need to elongate it.
Excellent, well done. So elongate that and then carry on.
موسى الكتاب والفرقان
Okay. Your elongation was fine there. What I want to hear is a difference between this letter and this letter. How would we pronounce this letter? Good. This is qa. You need to make your mouth a little bit rounder and make the voice a little bit thicker. And how would we pronounce this letter?
Ka.
Ka. Well done. If you smile when you say the kaf, then it makes it very easy to say a very soft, light sound. Ka. And if you make your mouth round when you say qaf, it's very easy to make the differentiation between these two letters. Okay, so carry on from here.
qa la'allakum
Good. Qana la'allakum.
Qana la'allakum tahtadun.
Very nice, mashallah. Well done. So the recitation was fine. It was very good. You just need to make sure that the small things, make sure your elongation is right, and similar sounding letters. We have spoken about these before. It can sometimes change the meaning of the word, or it can often change the meaning of the word if you pronounce a letter which sounds similar in a different way. So we need to really, all of us need to focus on this. And this is something that even adults need to do, not just young people that are just learning the Quran. So if you get this right now, it will make your lifelong learning of the Quran so much easier. Okay, so just make sure you focus on your similar sounding words. And the more you practice, the more fluent you'll become and the quicker you'll become as well, inshallah. So well done. Jazakumullah in 1215.
Jazakallah.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, if we can have our next student, please.
The next student is A1114.
Sorry, can you once more?
A1114.
A1114. Assalamu alaikum, A1114. Can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. Are you ready to go from here?
Yes.
Okay, off you go.
Why? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذ قال موسى لقومه يا قوم إنكم ظلمتم أنفسكم اتخاذكم الإذلة فتوبوا إلى بارئكم فاقتلوا أنفسكم.
Good, well done. Jazakumullah. That was very enthusiastic. It was very nicely read. Couple of little things that we're going to correct before we move on. So if we start again from here.
وَإِذْ قَالَ مُوسَى لِقَوْمِهِ يَا قَوْمِ إِنَّكُمْ ظَلَمْتُمْ.
Okay, good. Well done. Beautiful. Your Nun Guna there was really good. I didn't even have to prompt you, and you said that really nicely. Your elongation, your vertical fatha, vertical kasra, and your alif mother were brilliant as well, and your short vowels were very good. That was really, really good. How do we say this letter?
Za.
Za. Make sure you round on your mouth a little bit.
Za.
Za. Excellent. See, you can hear the difference immediately. Za. Zalamtum.
ظلمتم
Carry on.
أنفسكم.
Good. Anfusakum.
أنفسكم باتخاذكم
Okay, again, how will we pronounce this letter?
خا.
Well done. Again, so you know the difference. You just need to make that shape with your mouth. خاذكم.
خاذكم
Good. Well done. Start from here. Bit.
باتخاذكم إجلة.
Much better. And you even did your qalqala. Ijla. Well done.
فتوبوا إلى بارئكم.
Good. Well done. How long will we pronounce this for?
5.
3 seconds at least. Okay? So we have to do this for at least 3 seconds. So this do would be 2 seconds. So it'd be fatu bu 3 seconds. Start from here.
فتوبوا إلى بارئكم فاقتلوا
Remember. Excellent. Well done. Carry on.
فاقتلوا أنفسكم.
Well done. That was beautiful recitation. Well done. You picked up on all of the points even before I had to tell you the answers and how you needed to make your corrections. You made your corrections yourself. That means you knew everything. But sometimes when we're reading, when we're in flow, sometimes we make little mistakes. That's okay. We're just learning and we're trying to improve all the time. So that was really good. If we stop you there, because that mashallah is quite a long ayat, and we're going to have N1229 now. Jazakumullah.
Excuse me.
G.
My brother's going to cut his hair. That's why I read it.
Okay, so what is your number then?
I don't have a number, but my brother's gone. My brother's gone to cut his hair.
So are you not a part of this class?
No, she is a younger sister of her. I asked her don't recite, but she was so excited.
Oh, she's the younger sister that's reading.
Yeah, she was waiting and she was praying that please my turn.
And what's her number?
She has no number.
Oh, she's just sitting with her brother to read. Well, mashallah, she had very nice recitation.
She's
So
very regular with her.
She sits with her brother. Okay, excellent, mashallah, very good. So I'm very pleased to hear that even though she isn't a member of our class, she's...
Sorry about that, but I asked her, but she was so excited to recite.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine for today. So she's recited on his behalf. So, but mashallah, she's reading very well if she's sitting with her brother and learning. So that's very good, mashallah. Jazakumullah for letting me know.
Jazakumullah.
Okay, Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay, and we Jazakumullah, we're now going to have N1229.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you, Bitu?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Excellent. So if we start from here.
Auntie,
Yes.
I've already read this week.
Oh, you have read this week. Okay. So Jazakumullah, thank you so much for being so honest and telling me that. So we'll take somebody else for the moment. Jazakumullah, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.
N1218.
Sorry, A1?
N1218.
N1218. Assalamu alaikum. N1218. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
So if we start from here, start with Tawuz.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ذلكم
خير لكم فإن
You okay? N1218, can you hear me? I think we've lost N1218. N1218, can you hear me? Okay. If we have take another student, and then if N1218 comes back in the class, then we can choose them again. N11 A1125? A1125?
A1134, so yeah, that's the thing. A1134.
Okay. A1134? Assalamu alaikum, A1134, can you hear me? A1134, can you hear me? You're on the mic.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, alhamdulillah. Could you start here, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ذلكم خير لكم أنا دبريكم.
Okay, good effort. Good effort that you're trying hard. Let's do it once more, and we'll make any corrections we need to. Start here. ذلكم.
خير لكم أنا دبري.
Okay, this is in dabari.
إن دبري إكم
Good, well done. Carry on.
فتى عليكم
Good, well done.
إنه ولا والتوابرahim.
Good effort, well done. Let's start from here again. You had a really nice noon guna the first time you said that, so let's do that again.
Inna huwa tawwabur-rahim.
Good effort, well done, excellent. Let's just do this one once more. Huwa
tawwabur-rahim.
Very good, much better, because you forgot to do your alif madda there when you joined that. That was quite a hard word because you have a dal mushaddad and a waw mushaddad as well. Huwa tawwabur-rahim.
Huwa tawwabur-rahim.
Okay, and remember to make this, to elongate this. Okay, Huwa tawwabur-rahim.
Huwa tawwabur-rahim.
Much better, excellent, well done. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help. So just remember that you just need to make sure that each of your letters is very, very clear, especially with your elongated letters. And when you're joining mushaddad letters, you really need to harden those so that you make a really clear sound so that everybody can hear it very clearly. Okay, Jazakumullah, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Yes, I just want to let you know that we're going on holiday. I also emailed, but I didn't get a reply back.
Okay.
So if, he won't be in from Tuesday. I mean, we are going Pakistan, so I don't know if we can get internet connection there, but we will try our best.
Okay. Well, the last class is next Friday, so he'll be missing 3 classes and the last session. So okay, if you've emailed the National Quran team, then hopefully they will have that. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time because there's so many inquiries for them to get back to you. But his number is A1134.
Yes, that's right.
Excellent. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for letting us know.
Assalamu alaikum.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, excellent. Okay, if we could have our next student, please.
The next student is N1211.
N1211. Assalamu alaikum. N1211, can you hear me? N1211, can you hear me? I think they're not available. We choose somebody else.
N1202.
I think we've had N1202.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Who is this?
N1202.
We've heard from you today, haven't we?
No, you thought it was somebody. It was actually somebody else.
Oh, okay. So we haven't heard from you today.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine then. N1202. Okay, brilliant. So if we start here, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذ قلتم يا موسى لن نؤمن لك حتى نرى الله جهرة فأخذتكم الصاعقة وأنتم تنظرون.
Very nice, mashallah. You were reading very carefully and you tried to make sure you said every word clearly. That was really good. Once more, we're just going to pick up on any things where we can improve on, okay?
وَإِذْ قُلْتُمْ.
Okay, remember this letter. Remember, this isn't just a z sound, it's more like a th sound. What is? Good, well done. Carry on.
قُلْتُمْ يا موسى.
Good.
لن.
Okay. What would this be? Do you remember the hamza when it's sitting on top of a vowel? Which letter will we pronounce, the vowel or the hamza?
Vowel.
We pronounce the hamza. Remember we're saying when hamza is on top of a vowel or on top of a ya, we haven't done this in revision yet, but we have covered it in our main classes, that we ignore the vowel and the ya. That's just like a chair, but the chair doesn't talk, only the hamza will talk. So in any circumstance where there's a hamza on top of another letter, you always pronounce the hamza. Okay, so if you try this once more.
Lannu.
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 Good.
Finalaka hatta narallaha.
Good.
Jahratan.
Jahratan.
Jahratan. فأخذتكم الصاعقة وأنتم تنظرون.
That was very nice, mashallah. The first time you read this sounded like a sa. And then the second time you read it, you made sure that you made this into a thick sound and your mouth was rounded. So you said, which was really good, mashallah. Then we had wa antum. So read the
وأنتم
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 وأنتم تنظرون.
وأنتم تنظرون.
Very nice, mashallah. Well done. Beautiful recitation. That was really nice. You said every letter so carefully and you took your time and you tried to make sure that everything sounded really, really good and that you were following all your rules. So that was very, very good recitation, mashallah. Just keep practicing like that and inshallah your speed will come as well. Okay? Jazakumullah. Thank you so much, N1202. That was very nice. Okay, excellent. Jazakumullah. Okay, excellent. So for homework this weekend, I would like all of you, please, to make sure that you try to revise all the verses that we've recited this week, focusing on all of the rules that we've covered so far in the revision slides. Okay? Remember, please take your time when reading. Don't rush through. All of the fluency will come with practice, inshallah. So anytime that you can record yourself, that's really good because that helps with your timing and it also helps you to listen back and you can figure out yourself if you've made any mistakes and where you can make corrections. Okay, so really, really good, mashallah. Well done. Now, I did tell everybody at the beginning to keep a pencil and paper handy because we have an announcement for next Friday's lesson. Now, next Friday is Friday the 15th of December, 2017, and it is the final class of this course. Our students will be combined, our G1 students will be combined with the G2 students for our final session. Okay, so all G1 students should attend the class at 7 p.m. to take part in the G2 session. Okay, I'm now going to give you the meeting ID number. So if everybody could make a note of this, and we will keep repeating this throughout the following next week as well. So if you miss it today, don't worry, but let me just quickly tell you. It's 415 119 729. Okay, so please write this number down. This is your meeting ID for next Friday only. 415 119 729. And the password is the same as the password for the G1 class, so we don't need to repeat that. But the meeting ID, please make a note of that. So that's for next Friday's class at 7 p.m. Okay, Jazakumullah. Okay, so if we can now have our final student for our final dua.
I'm going to give mic to 8112.
Assalamu alaikum, 8112.
No one.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm very well, Jazakumullah. Would you like to recite this by yourself?
Okay.
Yes, have a go.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم.
Very nice, mashallah. And the translation?
Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran.
Excellent, well done. And our next line, would you like to recite this yourself or behind me?
Auntie,
Yes.
I got a sister.
Okay. Could she recite this line? Or would you like to recite it because the lesson's about to end now?
I'll recite it.
Okay, off you go. Waj'alhu
li imaman wa nuran wa hudan wa rahmah.
Excellent. And the translation?
And make it for me the leader, the guidance, the mercy.
The leader, the light,
the guidance, and the mercy.
Jazakumullah, thank you so much. Jazakumullah, everybody, for participating in today's class. And inshallah, we'll see you all on Monday. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.